How do the Orioles save their season? Well, can it be saved? And like we just talked about, yes, it can. But you know how it can really be helped is if those guys from injury come back. So why don't we do a little update here, Zach? The Orioles are hoping to get some big players back. Jordan Westberg, Ramon Arias, Ryan Mountcastle, Danny Coulombe, to name the one specifically, Grayson Rodriguez. That's 5 to be exact. So your thoughts on, you help me give this update on where the Orioles are at.
Yeah, so pretty much, as we know, the first kind of domino has fallen in Jacob Webb returning to the team over this weekend. He pitched on Sunday and then again last night. Danny Coulombe pitched the 2/3 of an inning last night in Norfolk, which sent Twitter into a panic when Rockabacco tweeted out Danny Coulombe pulled after 2/3 of an inning, not telling everyone that was planned. So he's slowly getting back. You hope to see him in the next week or so. Biggest update I'd say is Ramon Arias and Jordan Westberg are joining Norfolk today. It's just another step closer. These guys, hopefully, yes, you only have 10 games left, but if you're able to get just both of those guys back, and then Ryan Mountcastle is in Sarasota, I believe, still. Not sure the update of when he's going to go to Norfolk. And then we really don't have much on Grayson Rodriguez other than it's going well, but the time is still against them.
Yeah, and I think that, honestly, the starting pitching for the Orioles, relatively speaking, has been very solid, right? So It's really about, for me, getting those bats back would be monumental. Getting that defensive component. Ramon could be limited with certain issues. So as far as ankles, and our next guest, who's played both baseball and football, can allude to that in a minute. But ankles, it's going to hurt your mobility. So I don't know how Ramon's going to feel defensively. But Jordan Westberg, his wrist was bothering him. That's the one thing, hand. You worry about the dish. How's he going to see the ball? But him fielding, all it should be good there. He's got great range, great defensive player in my mind, can make a lot of things happen. And Ryan Mountcastle is your best first baseman. And just saw that Josiah, you were saying that Melanie said in the postgame that Mounty's joining Norfolk today as well. So
yeah, it looks like last night they tweeted out, Jake Rill did, that Mountcastle is getting close to joining them, or so he's about to in the next day or two. So if maybe there's a update there that he is officially joining them. But yeah, either today or he will be in the next day or so.
Well, hum now.
And I think that's the biggest one with Mounty I've talked about is defensively. How many times has Mountcastle saved this team defensively by making an insane pick, by making some wild play at first? I mean, that impacts the whole infield. You turn Gunner missteps, puts a ball in the dirt. Mayo, Arias, Westberg, Holiday. Someone makes a bad throw, and instead of an error, Mounty saves it. That changes an inning. We talk about how bad baseball plays defensively, that's what you can control, and that can derail an inning for you. Great defensive plays. How many times have we seen Cedric Mullins change the course of a game with a defensive play?
Yeah, people are just throwing aside the defense. You just got to pitch and hit. Well, if you're going to just pitch and hit, you better be dominant at one of those, if not both. It's going back to, you have to go to 2017 for the last team to win a World Series that wasn't in the top 10 defensively, and it was the Cubs. And the Cubs, I believe, had the best pitching staff, pitching ERA in all of baseball. So, and the other case, then the Astros, when they won, I was looking back, I might have the years off. The Astros, when they won, and everyone was looking at that World Series, the Dodgers, they were the number one offensive team in baseball. So you either got to be so dominant in so many facets, but defense has to be it. Diamondbacks and Rangers were the top two teams last year in fielding. They're both in the World Series. Can't give teams extra opportunities, and we've seen that come back and really bite Baltimore when they don't have their main guys. Just the reality of it.